Here we are, live, Big Bro Soccer Lounge, and I'm here alongside Nad, Sal from Bragos. We're going to get some player perspective on the Big Bro Soccer Leagues, and Nad is going to fill you in here very quickly about what the future leagues hold.
5 venues, Sky Sports or five-a-side football, full match recordings like never seen before, over 100,000 views on YouTube, so get ready to go viral.
And when it is starting?
Starting from April, May. So the first couple of leagues will
Get your registrations in.
East End, East Kilbride will start in April, and then Kicks, Rooking Glen, Goals and Super Soccer will start in May.
Yes, I was working earlier on, and there's a guy who was asking me about the leagues, and he was asking me about how do you register for the leagues, and I showed him through the website. So for all the listeners out there, there's also a video out there as well on YouTube.
Yeah.
About how the website works. And
It's quite simple. Everything's on the website, bigbrosoccer.co.uk. Menu, there's a tab for register. Click on the register, and all you're doing is filling in your team captain details and your team preferences, like what day of the week you can play, time, whether it's a female, male or under 21 league, and that's it. You submit that, you don't need to pay anything just now, that's your team registered, and then you can use the same form. Just click on player registration, select your team and just start registering your players.
yeah, we can confirm that all teams that register will be given strips.
Yep, as part of the registration fee, 4, 5 football tops with the team logos, which will be designed with the teams before the league. The team logo will go on their strip and will be a sponsor on the strip as well.
Okay, another question a lot of people are asking about could they join potentially 2 leagues? Will there be a problem in playing for 2 leagues, or like?
No, you can play in more than one venue. So every venue will have its own set of leagues. So the female league, so the women's league, men's over 35s, men's Premier League, and then an under 21s league. So that will run on 5 different venues. So you can participate in more than one venue. The only problem that causes if we decide to do some sort of United sort of tournament where we have the winners of each Champions League maybe playing off in a final or something, but
Amazing.
yeah,
Huh?
if we can kind of bring the complexes together somehow.
Yeah.
But
And just to go over these complexes, so we're over in East Kilbride.
East Kilbride,
Play Sport.
Sport,
Yeah.
Rooking Glen, Kicks, which is known as Pro Soccer now.
Yeah.
Super Soccer on Scotland Street. Both pitches 1 and 4 are being currently relayed, so that'll be ready for the new season.
Yeah.
Goals and Shawlands and Soccer World over in East End, just off from Motorwood. 5 venues, all teams are getting strips, all teams are getting the Sky Sports experience. We talked about this as well, like
Pro cards as well.
Pro cards is the sort of new sort of feature that we've got hopefully coming in next season. It's like your FIFA player rating cards.
Yeah.
So this season we've got a database of all the players. We're about 30-40% through giving player ratings.
Yeah.
So by the end of the season, everyone will have the kind of Pro card rating, and
So going into the new season, people
should be able to see from the current league that we're doing at Super Soccer.
Yeah.
People should see their ratings. And if we can kind of find some sort of quirky way of releasing them, and maybe in the way of sort of playing cards or sticker books or something, bring back the youth. But no, they're ready to go. Yeah, they'll be ready to go by the end of the season.
Brilliant. And is there going to be a same cut-off like in the leagues when they enter, or?
Yeah, there'll be a big countdown clock on the website, so everyone will know exactly when the sort of deadline is for registration. But I'd imagine though, if the leagues are starting sort of last week in April, you should be looking to get your teams registered by the end of March.
And a lot of the question the fans are asking are stores playing in which venue and which league?
Well, Slim is on an absolute mission. He's made some great signings. I don't know if you got to see Scott the other day against Stilgame.
Yeah.
Left-footed player.
Very good.
beautiful.
Against Hareberry, was it?
Sorry, Hareberry, yeah.
Yeah, what a player.
Brilliant. So,
Nice goals.
yeah. So as it says earlier on, Slim's got 9 players already for the Stirl game. Second leg, and I'm not even in the team. So we've already got a good squad. So we might play Shawlan's goals.
Shawlan's goals. Nice.
And Super Soccer, if the pitches get better, then we'll play here as well. But I think definitely goals and Shawlan's.
That can potentially work like on a Tuesday and Thursday, for example. I mean, I think some of the teams are already currently playing in goals.
Yeah, so the kind of days are going to be, so in Super Soccer we're going to be flexible again. Like this year we'll have pretty much any day available. And obviously with the 2 pitches that we've not played on this year, we've tried to avoid this season. Those 2 pitches of Super Soccer are going to be available as well. So pretty much any day in Super Soccer. Over at Rook and Glen, Kicks, and also East Kilbride, it's looking like a Sunday league. Sunday, Tuesday. And then goals, we've got full flexibility with goals. Most of these games are going to be sort of 8 o'clock kickoffs.
Yeah.
8, 9 o'clock. So I've not been really able to secure some of the peak times.
Yeah.
So these complexes won't give you pitches to run leagues at 8 o'clock. That's their peak time. Even 9 o'clock's a struggle as well. So these leagues are going to be more suited to people.
Good thing is actually they've given us half-hour slots, some of them as well, which is pretty good. And that can work for a lot of teams.
The weekends are pretty flexible, so we're hoping that most teams just free up that hour or 2 at the weekend.
And I mean, where else are they going to get the full Sky Sports experience?
Nowhere, do you? Nowhere.
This is why exactly they should. So it's a once-a-week fixture, isn't it? And it's flexible, as well. So when people register,
we've got the Bregos captain here, Sal, as well. And players' perspective, like we've been playing for years, and we've never been able to see any footage. The players that have all participated this year have all got at least 5 or 6 full games on YouTube that they all thoroughly enjoy going back and watching over, and that'll just be something that will give me for years.
One of my last dreams in football, and I got to achieve it, and I've retired from the dream team. So I look back at the videos all the time. All
you can do now is just talk a good game about how good you were. The video footage doesn't unfortunately live up to
expectations. Yes,
the stories that you can tell.
Yeah,
but for all of the unders, the unders leagues going to be quite popular. With that kind of right age group, sort of like 17 to 21, they're going to absolutely love seeing their shorts on YouTube, their saves. I can imagine that'd be quite popular for them, and they'll have that for years to come. So
yeah, we did have a few young teams participating.
Yeah, like the Teletubbies and that, will get them back in.
Glasgow Rovers as well. We were actually, I was speaking to some of them tonight. They were mentioning about the new leagues.
Yeah. So for anybody who's played this season and they're wondering, like, well, why should I come back next season? Well, the difference is next season we're investing, obviously, in everyone getting strips. There is going to be sponsors getting involved as well, which will allow us then to reinvest back into sort of our video editing teams and producing better content. We've also got these stats that we've been sort of looking to introduce as well, the potential of giving people full match analytics. So just again, same as again this season, but just hopefully a bit more slipper next season.
And these leagues are they going to continue after? So obviously these new leagues are starting in May, and then they'll run in the course of 3 months.
Typically around 3 months, yeah. So with Super Soccer, it should be easy. What we'll try and do at Super Soccer is we should already know now who the Premier League are. We should know who the sort of Premier League for the over 35s are as well. So I think as they do at goals, they have trial games to see where teams are for new teams. We'll kind of put them into the leagues. But for other venues, I think we're going to need to run with the same format as we did this season, where the Premier League teams will go together. We'll split them into 2 groups. Halfway through the season, top half will go into the Premier League and the bottom half will go into Division 1. And then once we do that across all 5 premises, it will just be the case of then just every season, that's your Premier League, that's your Division 1. And teams can enter.
Is there any cash prizes in these?
Yes, there'll be cash prizes as well.
Brilliant.
Cash prizes, end of the season awards, and we're looking to put in some sort of incentives for like all the teams that finish leagues, whether it be a sort of medal or I think every team should get something. The ones that finish the league get something for participating.
Yeah, and this may be off the topic a wee bit, but there's also, I mean, it's still relevant with Big Bro Soccer. There's also FIFA tournaments I had coming up very soon.
Yeah, so we are trying to
secure that.
With all the venues that we're running the leagues, we are trying to secure. Most of them have got lounges. To be honest, most of them are actually underused. So, yeah, there's ultimately it's a FIFA tournament we will try and run online. How we go about doing that, I'm not quite sure. Whether it's live, whether it's online, but it's certainly, when we look at the Sky Sports package that we're trying to deliver, like FIFA probably is a big part of that as well that should come into it. But no, that's very.
I've had a text message, and it's from a guy called Frick, who's just messaged saying, "Are we going to hear the players' perspective on the Big Bro Soccer League?"
Should I get it?
Are we going to hear the players' perspective on the Big Bro Soccer League? From Sal, from Brigos.
Sure, I'm sure we can do. Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah, Sal. Come in.
More than any guys. Yeah, ask some questions. Yeah. What do you want to know? Ask them.
Yeah. How are you finding the league so far?
The league is very good. It's been a very enjoyable experience. A lot better than what we had expected.
Yeah.
Obviously, there were talks of the league being able to do this and this before it started, but it's met its standards so far. It's been a very enjoyable time for me and my teammates. Good quality of football.
Yeah.
Good people.
Yeah.
To work there.
Good to see people you won't see all the time.
Exactly. It's also good to see you see your friends. You might not see them because they're doing this so busy in their lives, work, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But they'll turn up for a game. You get to see them. So I think it's a good way to keep friends together as well.
Right. And how are you finding Brigos? I mean, even looking back, at your videos, like something you've not had a chance to do, and I don't know, have you ever had that chance to look back at your games and enough like I said?
No, the only thing I can remember is a skill match being recorded. But apart from that, I don't know.
And looking back at some of these videos now and watching yourself play, it's definitely something.
I mean, are we just making it up in our heads that just because we're enjoying it, we're assuming everybody else is enjoying it? Or like, it's now been 3 months. People now are past the stage where they're wondering whether or not there's going to be a recording. Like pretty much majority, 90% of our games now are recorded. So everybody, literally the next day, there's 200 views on a video already. Like, how's that like in the camp? Like, do you all constantly like talk about videos, look at goals? Yeah. I think it depends per team, but because we do have obviously our own chat, and they are the video till anything they get sent to it. Right. And everyone starts putting their comments. Right. For what we've done wrong. And is this the first time you've ever had an opportunity? First time actually being able to send a like that you can watch yourself here. So I think that's a very big thing you to have when you do play. Nice. Well, there you have it, dig it. Let's see, it's not just you and me that are enjoying it. Players seem to be enjoying it as well. You can tell with the views, the analytics on YouTube as well, it's grown. Obviously, the next thing for us to do is to try and get better at editing the videos. So you'll notice the video that's pinned with Boca Seniors and Rose Hill. You've got the scores coming up, you've got the time there, you've got some music, you've got some replays. That's what's coming next season. We're aiming for, by the end of next season, to have full match of the day, weekly programmes. Yeah. There's also talks of commentary as well to be added in. Yeah. Commentary, we've just kind of been, they've had a feel of it, some of the games. Yeah, and I think certainly watching it back, the commentary does add to it. 100%. But yeah, the match of the day is where we want to try and get to the end of next season. where someone can tune in, watch 6 games over like maybe a 20-minute period, and you've got these sort of cuts in the middle where we kind of go to the studio and there's maybe some sort of like analysts of the game.
Yeah, I understand, man. And there you have it, guys. Big Bro Soccer Leagues coming May over 5 venues. Sky Sports Experience. Sponsors. Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to roll?